Woo! Hey, welcome to Appalachian Sawmill and Farm. So I'm up here at the mill, obviously. Mostly what I do on this channel is mill wood, turn trees into lumber of some sort. Can you hear the wind? It's insane. We can't go a day, have more than one, maybe 2 days without crazy wind. Crazy wind. And it is 78 degrees today, and we're under a thunderstorm watch. So we'll see how long that goes. But anyways, I'll shut up and tell you what I'm doing. We have got this cherry log on here. So it's 14 at that end, about 16 at this end. Holy smokes, the wind is getting worse. All right, so that's off of the mill. Here's what we got. This is the contraption that I made last year and never used it. It's been sitting in my garage. So let me tell you, give you some dimensions on how to make this. And it works. You just got to figure out like what you're doing. So this is from my mill. It's 24 Frontier. So it is. Come on. All right. So it's 22 inches wide, and then I screwed a 2x4 onto it so I could get this, my log clamp on there, and it fits in between the bunks, so you can't go forward or backwards. That's probably a shortfall right now because you do get a little chatter. And I don't know how to fix that, to be honest with you. I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, all right, I'm okay. All right, so anyways, there's where it is. Now I made this board, and I don't know. I have to. I don't even know to remember the video, but it's. Oh man, I gotta like do some camera work here. 19 inches. So these are 8, like 8 1/4. Yeah. And then you put this on here, and then you 45 it, and then you make this as a wedge. Well, obviously it wasn't. I had to stick a board in there to make it, and that works. Okay, I do get a little bit of a chatter, like I said, but it doesn't pop out. Some of the other ones I seen that people were like screwing them down, and I didn't really want to do that. So you got the base plate, and then this guy is on hinges, as you can see, and then you take. I have this. I made this. Cut this on the table saw. This is a 1/2 inch, and you stick this underneath. That's a drawback right there. I don't have any way to pick this up. These things are heavy. But here's the shingles it makes. Check this out. I think it looks pretty good. So this was, here's another one. This one's a little thicker, which honestly, you can use them together. It wouldn't about, This is probably a better one, but there's nothing wrong with this either. I think this is, either, I think where you're supposed to have like a 5-inch reveal, something like that. So, yeah. Something like that. Now we're going to go down 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. time. 4 at a time. Woo! That's freaking sweet. And you just pull this out. Don't smash your fingers. There this is. Right down on the old. Yep. Now we're going to go 7, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 4 more. Oh, that was a little bit great. What's going on there? What's that? Huh. Okay, let's do it again. Bring it up. Aye. Alright, where's my... Make sure they're tight. One more. Holy smokes. All right, guys. So I'm jumping in before the end of the video. This is actually the next day that I got up this morning and made this into a double table. So while this is great, there's a lot of things I would do different now that I've used it, just a little bit that I've used it. Number one, probably the big thing is I would only do these So, according to the internet, and everything's true to the internet, right? Wood shingles vary from 3 to 8 inches. So this is 8 1/4. That's what it worked out to. So in the video that I watched this, and I'm sorry, I don't even know where I found that video at, but yeah, like I said, I don't know where it's at. It was an older video. The guy had a Woodland Mills. I would not do doubles. Several reasons why I wouldn't do doubles. Like, not double this way, double this way. Putting 2 on there. Number one, I can't lock this down with my mill anyways, because the crank handle hits the carriage when it's like that. So to alleviate that, I think I'm just going to add another 2x4 to the bottom so that it's lower. I think that'll work. I don't know. So that's number one. Number two, so if you're, well, right there's the example. I have another block. I can't do it until I get another block. And it's going to have to be the same as that. So I wouldn't do that. And then the other, what I would, and plus, when you have like 2 8-inchers here, you got 16 inches of wood you're cutting through, and that's a lot of side force. A lot of side force. So, double trouble is I can't lock it down, so I'm running it, full throttle and then going slow, so I'm trying to let the blade do the cutting and not doing any pushing and trying to lift this thing up. If I had it to do over again, this is how I would do it. I would make these, say, I'd make this thing 12 inches wide, the sled, and then I would make this in here, say, well, if 8, so maybe like 9 or 10 inches right here. So you put one block, and then I would make it the entire length of the bed, and then I would just have, you could get at least 2 more. So you would still be doing your 4 without compromising having all this right here. I think that would be better. Less side push than if you have an odd one, you're not screwed now. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that guy. So what would you do with that? I don't know. I'll just put it on the internet. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the thing works great.